Ever feel like we're looking back at the past with rose-tinted glasses? Or maybe, just maybe, some things really were a bit different back then. Let's take a fun, lighthearted trip back to the boomer era and see what all the fuss is about. First up, the economy. It seemed like the path was clearer. Get a job, work hard, and you could buy a house, a car, and support a family, often on a single income. The American dream felt tangible, almost like a roadmap you could follow. It wasn't about getting rich quick, but about building a stable, comfortable life, piece by piece. There was a sense of optimism that if you put in the hours, you'd see the rewards. And what about community? People seemed more connected. You knew your neighbors. You'd borrow a cup of sugar, and kids played outside until the streetlights came on. There was a real sense of looking out for one another. It was a time of potlucks, block parties, and helping a neighbor fix their fence. This created strong, tight-knit communities where people felt they belonged. Values were also a cornerstone of the era. Things like a firm handshake, looking someone in the eye, and your word being your bond were incredibly important. There was a focus on politeness, respect for elders, and a shared sense of decency. It was about doing the right thing, even when no one was watching. Now, let's talk about the fun stuff. The food. Everything felt simpler and more wholesome. Home-cooked meals were the norm. Think juicy pot roasts, casseroles made with love, and fresh-baked apple pie. It was less about exotic ingredients and more about comfort and flavor that brought the whole family to the table. And the cars. Oh, the cars. They were glorious beasts of steel and chrome. Each model had its own unique personality, from sleek muscle cars to spacious family station wagons. They weren't just a way to get from A to B. They were a statement, a piece of art. You could drive down the open road with the windows down and the radio blasting. Life just seemed to have a different rhythm. Fun wasn't curated for a social media feed. It was spontaneous. It was road trips with no real destination. Saturday mornings watching cartoons and spending entire afternoons at the local arcade. It was about living in the moment, making real memories with the people right in front of you. Of course, every generation has its own unique strengths and challenges, but it's nice to look back and appreciate the simple, powerful lessons from a different time. What do you think? What's your favorite thing from that era? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this little trip down memory lane, don't forget to like and subscribe for more. See you next time.